currently under neocolonialism. And whenever a country, I'll give you an example, Zimbabwe, when they took the measures through their previous president to break themselves free of the system that had been crippling them for a century, they were blacklisted around the world. Embargoes set on everything. No one could do imports and exports with them, and bank accounts were frozen, and they essentially took their economy and their currency that was not that bad and made it less than nothing. A million Zimbabwe dollars could not even get you a loaf of bread at the highest rate of its inflation. And so this is the greatest fear in Africa, is to break free of the dependency on the IMF, on the World Bank, or other European nations, that primarily France, that has controlled that country for so long. You have to be willing to say, we're willing to suffer for a bit. That's the first thing. And that suffering will open up a way to allow another currency to come in. The second thing is to actually accept the idea that there is something better than what they have, right? I'm going to use El Salvador as an example, and I'm sorry for being long-winded. This is passionate on my heart, as you can see. El Salvador uses the dollar, but now their national tender is Bitcoin. Pretty revolutionary, right? And why Bitcoin? Why not a stable coin? This is a question that a lot of people have asked, but they don't really understand why El Salvador, who hosted many different blockchain companies to see which one would be the best, why did they choose Bitcoin? They chose Bitcoin for two reasons. Number one, Bitcoin is the oldest coin, which means it has the best reputation in the market, and it has survived all the volatility that has come with institutional buyers like banks dumping the coin to gain profits and control the markets and keep it like it's nothing. And secondly, Bitcoin has shown that it can rally to such a degree that it can make you millions if you invest the right way. So they took an investment, a project investment model for the country to say, we know it's going to be volatile. We buy here, maybe it will decrease, but it always bounces back. That's the history. When it bounces back, we don't gain $1, we gain $10 million, $30 million, right? The same thing happened when they launched, the day that they had their Bitcoin inauguration day to officially, open it up as tender to the whole country. The institutional buyers dumped the market. And then all the exchanges didn't allow people to sell after that, and the coin dropped significantly. What did El Salvador do? They bought 50 million back. And then the money bounced back up, and now they're using the profits of those gains. And I have one of my social media directors, wave your hand, she's from El Salvador. They're using the gains to build hospitals, to build schools, to finish roads, to finish projects, because it's an investment model. And so I think Africa needs to see the full scope of how they can be independent by some of these models that are already existing.
Amazing.